Hi, everyone. So, if our thoughts create things, and all we have to do is change our thoughts, how easy is that to do? It actually, first of all, takes for me. I'll talk about me, but it took me a while to realize that my thoughts create the way I feel, and my feelings are vibrations, and we know vibrations create things. So, for me, I had to really reprogram my brain, and still working on reprogramming my brain. And during this time of the pandemic has been really interesting for all of us. So your thoughts create things, but it's for your whole life. You have been told so many things. You've been told that you've been told who you are, what you can do, what you can't do, what your limitations are, and everybody keeps putting more and more limitations on you. What you have to do to fit into society, to fit in with your friends, your family, whatever. And to create who you are, you have to break down habits, you have to break down old thought patterns, you have to break down all these different things thought wise and start brand new. Starting brand new is a wonderful thought process, but at the same time, how do you start it? And you just decide that you are enough. You decide that you're ready to become who you want to be, and um, you start changing your thoughts. You start writing down affirmations, or even if you just write down, I am enough, I am enough, I am enough, or if you write down gratitudes every day, whatever you start your habit as. And the minute something bad happens, you decide, I'm not going to pay attention to that. Yes, I realize that it's a pandemic. Yes, I realize I have to be safe. Yes, I realize that that a lot of people are getting sick with it and ill with it, and there are people who are hungry, and there are people who are losing income, and there are people worried about how they're going to feed their family, and people who, are already sick. Are they going to get it? And that will totally get you into the mind frame of fear instead of love. So one of the things, because the pandemic's been going on for a while, and I have two children who have um, who have medical issues. Well, I have three children who have medical issues, but um, one is Matthew, of course, and Tegan, who has type 1 diabetes, which if she caught it, it would even be worse for her than if I caught it, or if you caught it, right? Well, I don't know what your illness is, but um, and she doesn't live with me, so I can't take care of her. So at first, I was very worried about that. She's away from home. She lives on her own, her and her husband, and she was still working at the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, all these fears and all these I'm gonna cry and all these anxieties would come up on me, because it's kind of fearful. And of course, Matt, who also has so many medical issues and seizures, and going through the pandemic, or going through the COVID, would Rose is like all over bugging me. Going through all the thought process there, you know, okay, how do we keep ourselves safe, and how do we keep Matt safe, and how do we do, and all this, and all the preparation was there, but the fear was there also. And I just decided to change my thought. And I was like, I no longer want to live in fear of this. I no longer want to listen to all the people who don't want to stay safe. I no longer want to listen to people who say it's my life and I can go and do whatever I want to do. And the more I heard that, the more it was frustrating because I have older parents, and um, they don't live with me either. So but everybody is can catch it, and everybody could have a difficult time with it. Not just people who are have medical issues or are elderly. And the more you tried to get that across, you know, the more it just didn't work. So I decided to choose love. And I decided, instead of worrying about the pandemic, instead of worrying about what was going on right now, I'm going to be in this moment okay with what's going on right now. I have no control over anybody else, none whatsoever. I have no control over anyone else. But what I do have control over is me. I have control over my thoughts. I have control over my feelings, and I can choose better thoughts. So I would just start out every morning waking up and sending out love and writing in my book about love and just constantly being in love. We chose healthy ways to go get groceries, and we chose how that only we would go out to get groceries or to get medicine or to get whatever we needed. And at first we were just doing it one person, and and then eventually we got back into the habit of going, okay, now we can go, because now it's getting a little better. There's supposed to be a second wave. I don't know of how bad it is here in BC. We've been doing really good. Everybody's been listening and not going out of their way to make things worse. There have been a few who have, and of course, then we get the surges here and there, but we still are doing really good. Most people are listening. So you change your thoughts, you change the way you behave, and you decide, okay, I'm not going to be controlled by this. I'm going to control my own thoughts. Yes, this is happening out there, and I can listen to how to be safe, and I can listen and help my kids be safe, but I can also just be in love and just create happiness where I am in this moment. Happiness. I can listen to all the audios that have been talking about how to meditate. I can learn a new skill. I can learn how to change my thoughts from the negative ones, from the fear based, from the anxiety, from the to how do I change it to being okay now? And as we move forward, the more you use those skills, the more you change your thoughts to better thoughts, the more you send healing vibration, the better things get. Because when you are sending out vibration, you're getting it back. So start today, right now, and just start with I am enough. Start with I am grateful for. I am grateful that right now, everybody that I know in my life is safe. I am grateful right now that I woke up this morning. I am grateful right now that I feel love. I feel loved. I feel appreciated. I feel accepted. And it doesn't matter if I feel that from anybody else. I feel that from myself. You are enough. You are worthy of better thoughts. And that is the only thing you have control over. You, your thoughts, your feelings, your reactions, and your actions. So today, take action. Begin today to think better thoughts, because you are worth it. Love you. Make it a great day, guys.